And of that small portion that's left, that's not being utilized for that, a good portion is being used as more fertile ground to grow tobacco. Does tobacco give life? It is proven by the general surgeon of every country in the world that it's kills. And huge amount of land is being used to grow grains to produce alcohol. It creates violence, automobile accidents, deaths, insanity, broken homes, broken lives, kills the body. Why? To make money. There's no shortage of food in this world. There's shortage of compassion. People are not compassionate. They're being motivated by greed. Now, when the heart is pure, there can be no trace of greed, but it is replaced by love. This is one example. There is no shortage of anything in this world except God consciousness. The only problem in this world is a lack of God consciousness. Because when God consciousness takes place in one's life, all the godly and good qualities which are beneficial to all living beings manifest. Today, one of our honorable guests is Mr. Radhanath Swami. Like my father. He's very kind and very generous to everyone. Luckily, includes me. Mr. Muffin Lowe, he's a dynamic, powerful industrialist, as you know. But because of the influence of his Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj, he has understood the essence of the purpose of his duty. And therefore, with the fruits of his activities, his wealth, he is rechanneling it in a compassionate mission to reach out and help those who are in need, spiritually, materially, socially, on every level. In Chittagong, there are over 15,000 to 20,000 high operations free every year for people who otherwise would go blind. At the same time, there is the giving of prasad and a spiritual understanding and direction to life for these people. It is this type of compassion that is needed within this world. There is a saying, if you are not a part of the solution, you are a part of the problem. Now, every one of us, as human beings, must sincerely question within our heart the integrity of our existence. According to the Brahma Sutra, the summary study of all the Vedic literatures, the first aphorism is atato brahma jigyasa. That now that you have attained this valuable human form of life, you have one particular and specific duty that must be accomplished, and that is to realize God, to inquire into the nature of Brahman, the Supreme Lord. Religion is not simply a theoretical subject matter to discuss. Religion is not a matter of arguing to see who can defeat the other by word jugglery and philosophical gymnastics. Religion is meant to change the heart. To purify the anarthas, the unwanted elements of lust and anger and greed and pride and illusion and envy, and to replace those with love and compassion and devotion and surrender. story in the Srimad Bhagavatam about, I'd like to tell this story. About one time when Lord Sri Krishna, he wanted to eat some nice reside. Because every day was described in the Bhagavatam, when Krishna would be out with his cowherd boyfriend, herding the cows, Kamsa from Mathura would always be sending these big asuras. Sometimes he would sing Gopinath, Agasura, Bhagasura, Vatasura, Keshi. So every day Krishna would be killing these demons just to protect his devotees. One day he was killing demons through his lunch hour. So he missed lunch. So he told his friend that nearby there are some very, very highly qualified Brahmins. They are gurus and priests for all of society, and they are performing a sacrifice. And at this particular time, it is auspicious for them to give in charity. So you ask them kindly to give some food for Krishna and Balaram and the rest of us. So the cowherd boys approached the Brahmin. Said, Krishna and Balaram are very hungry, and we are all very hungry. Please give us a little charity, some prasad. And the Brahmins, they were so busy in the rituals. They were thinking, who are these low-class cowherd boys? My God, we have important business to perform. We're doing our rituals. We're doing our agnihotas and our mantras. We don't have time for these dirty little cowherd boys. So they utterly ignored them. They didn't say yes or no. To say no to somebody is an insult, but to ignore the person's existence is even a greater insult. So the cowherd boys felt very bad. They went back to Krishna. They said, "Dear Gopal, they didn't give us anything. What can we do? We're low-class little boys." Krishna said, "Don't be disturbed. When you are a beggar, you must know that sometimes people give and some people don't give. You cannot be attached. A beggar is meant to give the opportunity for a person to give pious credit to their life. That is why oftentimes sadhus take the role of a beggar. When a sadhu comes to a home, if he's a real sadhu, he doesn't come to your home to take, he comes to your home to give. Of course, there are some sadhus now, they only come because they like your chapati. But a real sadhu, he comes to give you the opportunity to do some service to God by giving a chapati. And in return, he'll get some transcendental knowledge, some enlightenment. There's a story of one sadhu who was going door to door. And he came to one house. And the husband answered, and the wife looked. And they looked at each other. Look at this useless parasite. Why doesn't he get a job like the rest of us? We're working hard, 9 to 5 every day to earn our money. And this beggar, he's coming, lazy bum, he just wants to take. We'll give him a donation. So they took a handful of ashes from their stove and they threw it in his bowl. He said, "Here, take it." So this sadhu became very happy. His face illuminated with light. He smiled. And he said, "Thank you very much. Your spiritual life has begun. You have given something." So this is the nature of a real sadhu. He's giving. In taking, he's giving. So Krishna was explaining this to the cowherd boys. He said, "But if you want my opinion, boys, you should go to the wives of these Brahmins. They are very simple people. They do not know any mantras. They're not very recognized by anyone in society as being great religious people. They don't know how to perform any rituals. But they're very simple and very pure in heart." So the cowherd boys went to these wives of the Brahmin. "Krishna is very hungry. Can you give something?" "Ah, Krishna's hungry. How wonderful that you come to us. What a fortune. This is the blessing of our life. Immediately they went in the house, they collected everything they could find that was the nicest. They said, please let us personally bring up the Krishna. Give us this benediction. All right, you come? We all want the Krishna. And the Brahmin wife bow down and say, dear Lord, how kind you are to accept our humble offering. Because of this humble offering to the Lord of devotion, they attain the supreme perfection of life instantly by the grace of God. And when the husbands found out about this, they became very disturbed. What is the use of all our Vedic mantras? What is the use of all our expertise in the rituals? What is the use of everyone touching our feet and bowing down and calling us Maharaj? We're so proud. We're so attached to these external things that when the goal, the purpose of all of our rituals, all of our mantras, which is to satisfy the Lord, came before us, we rejected it. Whereas our wives, simple housewives, they don't know anything except feeding the babies and cleaning the house. They attain the perfection of life. Bhagavatam describes. Atapur nirvijatrestas varnashram vibhavasha swanustutasya dharmasya samsatir haritosha. That there are 4 varnas and 4 ashrams. Whatever your varna, whatever your ashram, whatever your occupation and responsibilities in society, the goal is simply to please Krishna. Now I say Krishna. Someone may be offended. Why do you say Krishna? Krishna's like Aaron. Huh? Why don't you say Allah, or Jehovah, or Yahweh, or Ram? Why Krishna? Just by the use of the word Krishna, you are separating yourself from all other religions. Huh? Some of you are thinking like this? I'd like to humbly submit my answer to this question. What is the meaning of the word Krishna? Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that great avatar of the Supreme Godhead who appeared to establish the Yuga Dharma, the recommended process of religion 500 years ago, he offered one prayer. Nam nam akari bahudani dasarva shaktis tatrapitani amita suravena kala Ilpha Rishi Tava Kripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaivami Drishani Hajani Nanuragaha. My dear Lord, you have many, many names because you have so many qualities and so many pastimes. You have so many names describing your glories. Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, Krishna, Krista, Govinda, Ram, Madhusudan, Vamana, Nrsimha. Many, many names. They are all describing the qualities of God. Now, what is the meaning of the word Krishna? In Sanskrit, the definition in the English language would be one who is all-encompassing in his power to attract everything and everyone. In other words, God is all-attractive. One time, when I was in America, giving a lecture, one Christian, very faithful Christian, he was very angry. Why do you say the name Krishna? I asked him, in your Christian religion, do you accept that God is all-attractive? What does it mean to be all-attractive? Parasaramuni describes Aishwaryasya Samagnasya Viryasya Isasasya Jnana Vairavyasya Sanam Bhagavitindana. One who possesses all wealth, all knowledge, all beauty, all fame, all strength, and all renunciation, that person is all-attractive. Now, does a Christian believe God is all-attractive? Is he all-beautiful, all-wealthy, all-merciful? He says, of course he is. So if I call him all-attractive, why do you reject? Christian is all-attractive. There are different languages. We're calling them in Sanskrit language all attractive. You have any objections? If I call you all attractive, will you be insulted? God is factually all attractive. He said, yes, God is all attractive. He said, Krishna is actually a very good name. I like this name very much. But don't tell anyone in my church I said that. Because they will not understand. So the various names of God in the world, you do not have to chant this particular name or that particular name. But in this age of Kali Yuga, the most recommended and potent process of purifying our hearts and bringing the natural consciousness again to the surface of our life, to awaken that divine nature within us, is the process of vibrating the holy vibration of the name of God. And factually, every religion of the world teaches the glorification of the name of God. That is the universal process, acceptable by all who understand the essence. It is said, Kali Kale Namarupe Krishna Avatar, that in the age of Kali Yuga, Krishna, or God, has descended in the sound vibration of his name. And by purifying our consciousness through the process of chanting his holy name with sincerity and devotion and attention, then all the godly qualities within us are awakened. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sajya Kabulais Radhanatha Swami Cheti Koni Merutvai. By associating with holy men and chanting the names of God, that dormant love within us is awakened. You see, what you associate with, you become like. Two parents know this. What is the main anxiety of every parent? That the children are in bad association. Because a parent knows that the child chooses crooked association, then their child will become crooked. If a child is associating with people who drink alcohol, that child will undoubtedly begin to drink alcohol. If the child is associating with drug users, the child is going to try the drugs. If the child is associating with saintly persons, that child will become saintly. Therefore it is said, Durlava Manava Janama Satsange Tara Eva Bosindai. That this human form of life is the rarest privilege and commodity in all creation. And the most valuable asset that one can attain in the human life is the association of sadhus, of genuine, humble, sincere, and